Need to smooth your cuts? Try a sound bridge. Let the audio from the next scene start before your cut happens. It's subtle, but it draws your audience forward seamlessly. That one sound trick can take your transitions from jarring to pro. Do you want tighter pacing in your scenes? Shoot in reverse. Not every time, but for a chase or a fight scene, film the final moments first. That way your actors and crew are fresh and their energy is high. Reverse coverage keeps the momentum alive. If you're shooting night scenes, try adding a little colour. Throw on some gels, blue for cold or orange for warmth. Even just a touch makes the basic night shot look textured and atmospheric. Don't forget, light tells a story too. Be wary of giving results direction to your actors. Don't just tell them to be angry or to be sad. Give them a verb. For example, fight her with your words or demand the truth. It's specific and it's actionable, and it's something that actors can work with. Suddenly their performances will have intention and movement. Try it and you'll see the difference. Do you want to show multiple perspectives at the same time? Try using reflections such as mirrors, windows, or even puddles. It gives the audience two angles in a single shot. Plus you can capture inner conflict or hidden emotions without cutting. It's a subtle but powerful technique. Props aren't just for your actors to hold. Try using them to transition scenes. For example, a character can pick up a cup in one location and then you can cut to them setting it down somewhere else. It's clean, clear, and gives your story flow without relying on standard cuts. Do you want more energy in your scenes? Then start your scenes later. Skip the pleasantries and dive right into the middle of the action, in media res. It engages the audience right away and leaves them catching up, asking questions, which is what audiences want to do, and this makes them more invested. Films are about tension and release. It's not all about action. Sometimes you need to stretch a moment, and for that you can use a cutaway. Insert a quick shot of a clock or a hand or something else that's relevant to your scene. Adding a second or two with a relevant cutaway gives the viewer a breather before the action kicks in again. Before you spend a ton of money and time on CGI, try using forced perspective. This is where you place objects closer or further from the lens to create a size illusion. It's often done with models, and it's been used by filmmakers such as Spielberg in his film Close Encounters. It's perfect for budget sci-fi or fantasy shots, or just to add some creative flair. Create instant tension by lighting from below. It's unsettling because it's unnatural. Our brains aren't used to light coming from there. We expect the light source to come from above. It's perfect for horror scenes or adding a dash of mystery. When you're shooting outside, take note where the sun will be during your shot. Natural light direction can enhance a scene's mood. Side lighting adds drama, backlighting creates silhouettes, and it's free light. But use it wisely. You have to be mindful of light direction changes across the day when planning your shot. Here's a simple one. Always record room tone. Just a few seconds of silence in any environment you film in. It'll save you hours of headaches in post. Trust me, don't skip it. Your sound editor will thank you. Want to make your audience feel uneasy? Add a slight camera tilt. This Dutch angle technique works wonders in thrillers and horror films, instantly creating tension with just a small camera move. Have you ever noticed how close-ups can sometimes feel dead without life in the eyes? What you need to do is to add an eye light, also known as a catch light. It's a small reflection of light in the subject's eyes that bring life and emotion into the shot. It's subtle, but it makes a huge difference. Never forget your drama. Match your camera moves to the emotional beats in your story. A slow dolly move during a revelation or a quick pan when things escalate. When the camera moves in sync with the drama, it pulls your audience deeper into the moment. Do you want a striking silhouette? Shoot into the backlight. It hides the details of your subject, but it keeps the outline sharp. It's great for moments of mystery or emotional weight. Play with the light direction and see what you come up with. If you ever feel like your scene is too static, try going handheld. The slight shake of a handheld camera adds an immediate sense of urgency and rawness to a scene. It's perfect for chases, confrontations, or moments of chaos. but don't overdo it. You don't need to add any shake beyond what your hand will automatically be giving to the camera. If you want to show a character feeling isolated, try using negative space. Frame them off center with lots of empty space around them. It's a visual trick that immediately makes them feel small or alone without needing dialogue. Need more energy between scenes? Try a whip pan. As you finish one scene, whip the camera fast, then cut to the next scene in a matching whip pan. It's a slick transition that keeps the momentum rolling. Shooting a vulnerable moment? Go wide. A wide shot makes the character feel exposed, with lots of space around them. It emphasises how small or isolated they are in that particular moment. You probably heard don't cross the 180-degree line, but breaking that rule can create deliberate disorientation. It's perfect for a fight scene or a moment of confusion. Just make sure it's a conscious choice and not an accident. Do you want faster action without post-production work? Undercrank your camera. Shoot at a slightly lower frame rate. That way, when you play it back at normal speed, everything moves slightly faster, but without feeling too unnatural. Do you want your edits to feel seamless? Cut on action. Whether it's a hand moving or a door opening, matching the action between shots makes your cuts feel invisible. It's smooth, professional, and keeps your audience immersed. Shadows are your storytelling ally. A shadow can reveal as much as light can, sometimes even more. Use it to hint at danger, create mystery, or frame a subject in a way that makes the audience question what's real. When introducing a character, don't just show them doing something. An action gives instant insight into who they are. Even a small gesture tells us more about the character than an establishing shot ever could.